Previously on the Data Factory.
Let's have a look inside a typical SQL server. So with that, the installation is complete. That was it. Similarly, databases and the file type is MDF, also referred to as a primary data file. Select the top 1000 rows. Okay, it's ready for us to reuse. That was creating a table, insert into batch and go. Is null. We use between to avoid use of multiple equality operator and for applying range filter on numerical values. Percent at the beginning and at the end. Also here, let us mention a range.
Hello and welcome to a new episode in the Data Factory. Let us open up our SSMS. Cool. New query. Perfect. Let's connect to the database in which we were querying. Now Alt Shift Enter. Let's bring up the template that we are going to discuss today. So previously we have seen select queries, aliasing column names. We introduced you to where clause, conditionals and comparators within the where clause, and or in, not in clauses, is null, is not null, null being treated as a special value within a SQL, between, not between, wildcard operator for identifying text pattern using like, percent sign and brackets. Now in this one, let's introduce you to ordering of the records and few additional keywords that come in handy. To start with, let's report all the employees with salaries in descending. Okay, it's ascending order. Cool. Select staff from EMP info, that's a table name. Order by, what are we ordering by? We are ordering by their salaries. EMP underscore sal. So this is the resulting set of records that are ordered by the EMP underscore sal column. That means the values within the salary column. So if you see, it's by default ordering in ascending. Okay. Now, just in case you wish to see what happens when we apply the same on a column that uses text, let me show that to you. So you see, it is null null CIU. Okay. Now null can be any value, right? Next up, let's see what are the keywords that are inbuilt into SQL, just in case you wish to be very explicit with your order. So the first one is ASC. You have already looked at the order being ascending by default. Just in case you wish to explicitly mention that the records should be in ascending order, just mention order by the column name and ASC. The resulting query will be ordered in ascending, like it was being already done before. Now, obviously, descending is not the default order. So, herein, let's try out DESC on our text column that has the country names. You see, it is USA, India, Canada, and null null. Interesting to see that nulls are ordered right at the end, even if it essentially does not have a value. Next up, let's report employees with salaries in descending order. We have already looked at the query that we use for ascending. That's nothing. We just need to replace ASC with DESC. Perfect. Now, let's look at the next one. It is asking us to report the top 2 employees based on their IDs in ascending order. Perfect. So herein, let's introduce you to the keyword top. Select star from employee info. What are we ordering by here? We are ordering by ID. ASC, just let's mention it explicitly. So this inherently gives you all the records. In order to only have the top 2 or n number of records, you just need to mention TOP and the number of records you wish to have at the top. Okay. Supposedly you just wanted to have the names over here. So replace star or asterisk with the name of the column. Okay. Cool. Now, it's very important for you to understand what is the purpose of using top. In general, in production environments, the tables are of pretty large size. It has records to the tune of millions. Now, the number of columns obviously do not matter in this case, because obviously you can just have up to 1, 0, 2, 4 columns. But your rows runs into millions. In case you wish to apply select star or asterisk, then just for checking how does your data look, or what are the set of columns and the kind of data that it stores, you are essentially bringing up all the resulting records to the SSMS screen. Now this actually hampers the operational turnaround time, and it also gets the system busy. Okay, so in those cases, it's very helpful to use top 2, top 10, top 100, even top 1000. In our next query, now this is interesting. We are selecting all employees in order of their employee IDs except the top 2. Let us copy and reuse. Remove top 2. We do not need it, but we wish to see except the top 2. Now, what do we mention here? We mention offset 2 rows, right? Here are your records. Again, you see that in ascending order, the top 2 are VR and SAM. After adding offset, VR and SAM is removed from the result set. Hence, you have all the records except the top 2. Very important to remember, for using the top keyword within SQL, we do not need order. Now, if I do not use the order within the execution, you still see we have results. But here, supposedly, if we remove the order by, you'll see, sorry, let me remove ASC as well. You see, it throws a syntax error. Okay, so that would be it for this episode. See you in the next one. Cheers.